Right, so starting up on P1. He had a big wreck yesterday. The number 68, VP Fuels and Lubricants. Heat Wave, King Shock's number entry of Blade Hildebrand. Starting in the second position in P2. On the outside, the number 9 coming all the way out of Tokyo, Japan. The Nakata Coatings, FA Coat, Continental Tires of EJ Chiba. And in row number 2 in the third position, it is the number 22 out of Orange, California, the HD Supply Whitecap Toyo Tires of Zach Vanmater. And next is Zach Vanmater, the number 7, Bright Orange Speed Energy Toyo Tires, KMC Wheels, Menards entry, the man, the myth, the legend, Robbie Gordon. And in row number 3, the number 57 out of Nazareth, Pennsylvania, United Fiber and Data. Live, Think Loud Development. We call him the Thrill, Bill, the Thrill Hides. And right next to him in the number 60, the Security State Bank Innovative Computer Professionals of Cole Potts. And in row number 4 in the 7th position, it's the number 47 out of Phoenix, Arizona. He was on the podium yesterday in race number 1 in the KMC Wheels Continental Tires, Jeff the Hoffman. And right next to him, his buddy out of Mesa, Arizona, in the MagnaFlow Performance Exhaust Continental Tires, number 55. I call him the Cobra. You call him Gavin Harlan. And in the 9th position, number 2, out of El Cajon, California, 2018 NASCAR champion in the NASCAR champion, driving in the Truck Series as well. 2-time Super Truck champion. It is Sheldon, the Showstopper Creed. And right next to him, the winner of race number 1 yesterday, number 83, out of the Gold Coast, Cleveland, Australia, Carlisle, Headstrong, KMC Wheels, Matty Brabham. And that, folks, is your lineup for Speed Energy Stadium Super Trucks here for race number 2. The lovely Carly Mack makes her way off the track, clearing the Speed Girls. This is going to be a great race. This is scheduled for 3 laps. Then it'll be a mandatory competition caution. That'll be 1 of 2. It'll be 3 more laps. The second and final comp caution. And 4 laps blast to the checkered flag. We're inside a minute before we go green flag racing. This is where the butterflies start to go away for some drivers, get worse for others. Guys that are starting up front, those are the guys that had a little bit of problems. Those guys are a little bit slower this weekend or had an issue. The guys that are in the back, those are your faster. Those are your winners in qualifying in a race number 2. The faster you are, the further in the back you start. The slower you are, the further up front. Good news for Blade Hildebrand. He's not slow. He's extremely fast. He could win this thing, but he had a big tangle with Robbie Gordon yesterday. Got themselves off into a violent crash into the wall. That being said, he's starting up front. That's good for him. Not good for EJ Chiba. It is only his 2nd time out here, just outside of 30 seconds, I believe, before we go green flag racing here. There we go. This is when it is ready to go. Point to the drivers. Green flag is about to fly. RPMs are going to be turned up. High flying. 3-wheel in action. We're going green flag racing. Speed Energy Stadium Super Trucks live here in Long Beach. Good jump right off the bat for Blade Hildebrand. Early quick lead, got a quick jump over EJ Chiba right there. Chiba maybe sleeping on the line a little bit. See him all filed in the line right now. Hildebrand way out front right off the bat. Vanmater, P3, and single file, all playing nice and calm. They know they have 2 competition cautions in this race. This first 3 laps, they gotta be smart, gotta get through it clean. Move up. Second part of the 3 laps, they gotta be a little more aggressive. The last 4, that's when it all goes out the window. Right now, nice and calm, left by all. First couple turns, nice and smooth. Looking comfortable, Robbie Gordon doing the turn wheel. Saw Bill the Thrill Hines in 57. He saw that. So they got to take advantage of a mistake like that from Robbie Gordon and move up quickly. There is Sheldon Creed and Matt Brabham. They are in the back of the pack. I don't think that's going to be for too long. As we lose our feed, now looking at a black screen. That certainly makes it difficult. Surprise for that. There is EJ Chiba. Good shot of him. He is in P2. HD Supply, that is Vanmater. well. Oh, a little bit of contact. Cole Potts. Gavin, I'm sorry, I think it was Cole Potts. Grab got into it a little bit right there. Now you see him Dyson position almost 4 wide. That's what Dyson Tom getting through this turn. That's a big, fast section there. We've seen a lot of contact, and he's in right there. The Hawk, the 47, he gets into Hines right there. Hines has to go around the jump, could not hit that safely. There's the 55 of Gavin Harlan. He's the outside, now puts him on the inside. Big smoke off the number 2 of the Continental Tire Truck in heavy contact. That's right now, there's Blade Hildebrand, VP Fuels and Lubricants. Check it out. Van Mater, he gets sideways, he collects himself. Robbie Gordon says, I am chasing Blade Hildebrand down. We got a score to settle from yesterday. I want a piece of that young man as he puts his sight on the leaders early on going to lap number 2. Big, big gap right there between first and second. Hildebrand checking out, just putting on a schooling right now. He's off on his own clean air. The rest of the guys, big contact to all of them, slowing each other down a little bit. Our leaders able to just check out. DJ Chiba, he gets around the fountains. A little bit of contact right there. Van Mater gets into Green a little bit. Green gets back at him. That was just racing, nothing dirty there. Green with an outside line. Early apex there. Van Mater a little later apex. There is Rabbit, the 83 Carlisle entry. He is your 2018 World Stadium Super Trucks champion, and it shows in yesterday's race as well. As he's trying to make his way through his pack. Robbie Gordon hikes it up on green. Toyo Tires gets the power of the ground for Gordon and sends him flying down green. Couple different lines off that jump. You see some of those guys jumping from the right side of the rim to the left side, second turn. Some hitting the force right. Oh, big contact right there. Trucks hooked together. Van Meter in the wall. Gavin Harlan in the wall. 2 of them got into each other. I didn't see the very beginning of it, but I believe they hooked bumpers, forcing them to get into the wall. They are stuck together right now, unable to get apart. May go into an early top caution. Big smoke off Sheldon Creed. That Continental Tire number 2. We saw that yesterday. He said he had some braking problems. He may not have gotten those braking problems fixed just yet. As you see right there, they are still stuck together as the rest of the pack is almost a half lap ahead of them right now. So yellow flag is coming out. So what I would imagine is we are scheduled to do 3 laps and then go into a mandatory competition caution. But now because of that caution, I imagine this is going to be that first 2 mandatory comps. Now, that being said, depending on how long it takes for our safety crews and track crews here to get these 2 cars pulled apart, that's going to determine the length of the race here. So hopefully we're going to be able to get the full race in, but that was, I don't know exactly the beginning of what had happened there, but they definitely got hooked together off that Toyo Tires jump coming down Pine, and then it just left them, both trucks, unable to make the turn into the wall relatively hard. Not outrageous, but at a speed where I'm sure it wasn't enjoyable by any means. As you see Long Beach Grand Prix track crew there, out there checking on the drivers. I know they're fine. They didn't hit that hard. The trucks are tough. The drivers are tougher. Here's a replay right here. So you see Van Meter, he's way to your left side of the screen. Gavin Harlan, he's to the right. They come in. This is about where that's going to hook. Yep, they hook bumpers. Boom. That was a racing incident right there. Both of them kind of doing their own thing, minding their own business. 2 completely different lines. And then they just moved in. Those bumpers hooked all over. We have not seen that happen. Hopefully the 3rd time is not a charm. We're not looking for the trifecta. All right, so now normally these tires, sometimes you want them hot, sometimes you want them cold, blah, blah, blah. Right now it looks like most of the drivers on both the Toyos and the Continentals are doing the same thing, putting a little heat back into them right there. So they're going to come around. Blade Hildebrand is going to decide how fast or how slow this restart is when they hit the front stretch. It is up to him to decide that pace. Is he going to be kind of tricky about it? Maybe. Straight up and honest and just go at it? Possibly. We're going to find out in a minute here. And this means we're going 4 more laps under green flag right here and then going into our second and final comp caution. Then it'll be 4 more laps to the checkered flag. Sheldon Creed already having contact with Robbie Gordon. Said, let's go, man. Let's go, let's go. Bumping him a little bit. Look at Blade Hildebrand, nice and easy. VP Fuels and Lubricants ran. VP Fuels and Lubricants truck. Nice and slow over it. Green flag is off. Continental Tires launches the whole pack down the front stretch. Green flag racing. 4 more laps to the next caution. Look at Sheldon Creed. He files right in behind Robbie Gordon. Look at that jump. Blade Hildebrand got again. He is quick off the gate, man. Out in front again. Look at the inside. AMC reels the Hawk. He goes to the inside. Brad tries to do the same. Getting with both up on 3 wheels by Robbie Gordon. That right one's number 7 speed energy entry. It is Hildebrand, Creed, Gordon, Hawk, Gravel. That right there is your top group of trucks. That's your top 5 as of right now. Bill Hines is behind the P6. He's been very impressive all throughout 2019. The thrill, Bill Hines is 57. Very, very good this year. Just scraping the wall a little bit. These guys are really pushing it. There's got an unburnt fuel come out of the exhaust there of the number 2 Continental. Look at the inside. And Creed to the outside. Side by side, they both launch. Robbie Gordon, 4 trucks in the air at the same time. Gordon to the inside. Creed to the outside. Makes the pass. Can he hold it? He does. Nice and smooth. Blade Hildebrand falls back into P2. It is a Hildebrand Sammy right now as he is the meat net Sammy. Following each other like a snake through this section, wanting to draft off of Creed. Creed's like, cut it out, man. I'm not trying to help you. Doesn't work. Hildebrand to the inside. Tries to make a stick. A little bit of contact. Not too bad. Creed stays on the loud pedal. Stays out in front. Right now, Robbie Gordon's watching the whole thing on Gravel. Gravel's like, I'm going to get a piece of all of you in a minute here. Big smoke off the Continental Tires. Contact. VP Fuels gets in the rear of the Continental truck. Blade Hildebrand pushes Sheldon Creed around. Big hang time down the front stretch on Shoreline Drive. Now he tries to tuck in, get the track, a little bit of the hood pushed up on Hildebrand. VP Fuels, a little bit of stuff, not going to cause a big deal. Tucks in right behind Creed. Smart move, young man. Way to go. Steps out in front of Gordon. Keeps it to the inside. Can he make the pass? Coming in hot, coming in aggressive. Side by side. Gets in the Creed. Creed just makes onto it. Heavy, aggressive racing right there. Creed then pops back, just almost gets to the wall hard. Gravel capitalizes on the entire deal. Moves up from 5th into 2nd place. Gets a twofer on that one. So now we saw this race yesterday. An amazing battle we've seen several times over the years. Yesterday was one of the greater ones between these 2 gentlemen. Sheldon, the showstopper, Creed, and Matty Gravel. 2 huge names in many different forms of motorsport. And they are about to have a battle again. The difference is, this time, the captain is right there, man. Robbie Gordon, he has got an opportunity to be in the mix. He's got the speed and the ability to do it. He's just got to shake a couple of these young guys off his tail. Get his sights set on the leaders here. A couple more laps and we'll go to 2nd final competition caution. The overall for this weekend as far as the points go, we crown the champions in between these 2. 16 points apiece as they've been big contact. Creed gets into the tires. Grab him, he goes real wide. They said yesterday they were leaning on each other hard. They said today they're going to lean on each other a little bit harder. And that's exactly what happened. Now it's Robbie Gordon. He's moved up into P2. He's behind Gravel. Gravel's in P1, that Carlisle number 83. As they stand on the loud pedal, wide open. VP Fuels, Continental Tires, launching these guys down the front stretch. What happened to Creed? Where is he? There he is all the way back. Creed almost gets into it with the thrill with Bill Hines. Hines forced to miss the jump again. Smart move by the thrill.
Oh, side by side.
Look at him, side by side right here. Gordon to the inside. Gravel's going to be cool with him. Right now is not the time to cause that kind of fight. I already had one fist fight with Creed. I won that one. I don't know if I can go another round right off the bat. Keep in mind, we got the comp caution coming up yet. We got to stay calm, stay cool. Don't wreck the trucks. Don't overwork the brakes. Don't overwork the tires. We've got a lot of racing left to go. Get to this comp caution. That's the name of the game. Robbie Gordon out in front. Don't see that as often as we once did. These guys have all gotten so fast. Gordon this year, earlier in the year, in Coda getting up on the podium again, starting to feel comfortable. The old Robbie Gordon soft before. He's still got the speed and ability, not just run these young guys, but to put it to them on the days that he chooses to. That's just my opinion. I know he's really got the speed and ability to do it. So there's Robbie Gordon. Matt Gravel, 2 of them almost hooked together right there. Right on top of them. They're looking all the way in the back. Where is Creed now? He is almost out of the shot right there. He's going to need this comp caution to get back up into the mix. Right now, Blade Hildebrand, I believe, still sitting in P3. To the inside, Robbie Gordon to the inside, still makes it happen. Brabham, he goes around, could have skipped the jump. He didn't, held his line. A little bit of ground gain right there. Brabham nice and smooth, close to the comp caution after this lap. There is Blade Hildebrand, he is still in P3. Gavin Harlan in P4. I had a feeling Harlan's day was not over yet, as he is now back up into P4. Great shot from up high from the tower right there. Brabham not close enough to Robbie Gordon to be able to get the draft there, so Robbie's off on his own. That's going to help him out a little bit. Shaking Brabham was showing out. He's got some serious speed. He didn't have an opportunity to show yesterday, as him and Hildebrand had too much of a battle, got themselves into the wall. There is Cole Potts. He's looking racing as well. Right now, that is the path of Hildebrand. Hoffman and Potts. Not far behind right there is Harlan as well. Harlan hopefully not obstructing his team damage after hitting the wall. Seems barely racing pretty fast. His braking's not too bad. Robbie Gordon is out front. Pretty good lead. He's going to be happy with that. Look at these guys like a snake. Steps out, does Hoffman. To the inside. Can he make it work? Mellow contact. Hang on, kid. There you go. Up on 3 wheels for Hildebrand. Almost 3 wide. It's Potts, Hoffman, Hildebrand, Harlan. They hang out together all the time. They're all buddies, but they don't like each other right now, I'm sure of it. A little bit of contact in the wall right there. Now you see them not using the draft so much. A couple of them kind of stepping off on their own. Bang the flow entry of Harlan. Is he able to make it work? He does. He gets around Hildebrand, gets behind Hoffman in the KMC wheels number 47. Potts having a little bit of trouble there. Smoked that turn and went around that ramp. I don't think he gained any ground, so technically that is legal. Normally you do that airing on the side of safety. There's your leaders, Robbie Gordon and Matt Brabham, checking out on the rest of the pack. Gordon too far in front of Brabham for Brabham to really do anything with it right now. You see right there, Cole Potts, the raciest Cole Potts we've seen in a while. He took a few races off of super trucks, and after having a big get off of the trophy truck in the big race in Nevada, there's Hoffman to the outside. Hoffman or exit stage right off into the runoff. I don't know exactly what happened there, but I'm sure he's not happy with it. Now Creed got in front of him. That's a problem. You can run with Creed, but passing him, that's not an easy task.
He knew he wasn't going to make the corner, so he had to run off.
Not anywhere in the ballpark. Exit stage right and just checks out. Meanwhile, speaking of checking out, Robbie Gordon, Brabham. Gordon 2 times named Super Trucks World Champion. Matt Brabham, 1 time named Super Trucks Champion. Your 2018 World Champion from last year. The 2 of them back and forth together. As the comp caution comes out, Brabham says, yes, now I'm going to be right on your tail. The rest of them get packed up. Look at Cole Potts. The truck a little banged up, not too bad. Looking really, really racy, Cole Potts in that number 60 Security State Bank Innovative Computer Press release. So we are 4 more laps to the finish. Terry Clanton, what's up?
If you're battling with somebody and you miss the jump, what happens? Is there a penalty?
If you miss the jump on the, if you're airing on the side of safety and you don't gain a position or any ground, it's all good. You miss a jump and you gain ground on someone or a position, you're going to be docked 2 positions, whether on the track or post-race. So, but we've had about 4 different guys test hitting the jumps with 2 wheels. It's been an epic fail every time. So we've opted to let them skip the jump. Yeah. I mean, it sells tickets. The crowd loves it, but it just doesn't work out for the truck and the driver. So that being said, only a couple turns to go. We are going to restart this race. This is the last and final caution. Planned caution. This is 4 more laps. This is going to be like an all-out bar brawl. The last 4 laps, body panel's going to be flying, fiberglass in the air, paint's going to be swapped, elbows up. Robbie Gordon, Speed Energy, Menards, Toyo Tires, King Shocks number 7. He's going to lead the pass. He's going to start off. How fast, how slow do you want this restart? Am I going to play tricks on Brabham? Brabham, he's got a big bag of tricks. He can barely reach the bottom with both arms as they're off. Mellow restart, standing on the loud pedal. Robbie Gordon off and running. gets a good jump on gravel. Look at, there is Harlan in the Magnaflow. We saw him in that accident with Van Mater earlier on. He made his lap up, he's on the lead lap, and now he's running possibly in P3. Can he hang on? Gets by Potts. Potts, nice and easy to let it go, smart move. Well, Potts is 6th there. There is Sheldon Creed. He's doing everything he can to move up. Sheldon has to make it happen in the next lap and a half, 2 laps. Well, there's tight together here. He thinks he's going to be up on top of the box. The podium, maybe top of the box. He's going to have to really, really push it. You see already, Gordon, Gravel, check out a little bit. Gavin Harlan. He is right behind him in P3, the Cobra. He just wants to get up there close enough so he can strike. P4 is Potts behind him. P5 now it is Sheldon Creed. First time back in the top 5 since that incident earlier on. Hoffman to the inside of Hildebrand. KMC is just on the paint a little bit with a VP Fuels entry. Sideways, Blade Hildebrand keeps it together in the cab of the truck. Nice and mellow. Collects himself. Good recovery right there as they go into this back section. Someone got into the wall in the back. I can see the paint dust flying in the air. So there's some heavy contact. Got to watch out. That can break an axle. Those concrete walls are heavy and they do cause damage. There's Gavin Harlan, number 55. He's looking very comfortable sitting in P3. Watching these leaders up front. They're not getting away from him. He wants to be part of this battle. He's going to run in a little bit deeper right here. Watch Harlan. Right in, deep to the inside. I knew it. He was going to stay on the pedal a little bit longer than everyone else. He did it. Gained a little bit of ground right there. Over the Continental Tires ramp. Down Shoreline Drive here in Long Beach. We're live at Speed Energy Stadium Super Trucks. Rowdy Gordon, Matt Gravel, Gavin Harlan, Sheldon Creed, Cole Potts, Jeff Hoffman. All were smoking down that front stretch, about 150 miles an hour, heavy on the brakes. Right now, this is the race. Here we go, we see it again. Hoffman, way up. Oh, all kinds of contact. It is an absolute melee down there. Hoffman smokes the turn. Another competitor, Potts smokes the turn. Got another one gets in the wall. Bill the Thrill Hines, he's just like, dude, I'm just hanging out by myself and you mow me down. Now I'm back here in last. EJ Chiba, he comes all the way over from Tokyo, Japan. He's putting it to the thrill right now. See way in the back, Cole Potts, he's pretty frustrated. The raciest Cole Potts we've seen in a while. That just went down the tubes. Not enough time for anyone to get up to the front of the pack. That far back. Robbie Gordon, nice and smooth gravel behind him. Gavin Harlan keeps a little bit sideways. The Magnaflow exhaust. Number 55. Got his sight sets on him, just touches the wall a little bit there. So does Sheldon Creed. Creed doing everything he can to catch these guys. There is so much talent in those top 4 drivers right now. Anything can happen. Nice smooth, not even leaning on each other. A lot of respect being shown. With this much race left to go, throw the respect out the window and start throwing punches, fellas. Up on 3 wheels. Robbie Gordon gets it up on 3. Gavin Harlan runs it in a little bit deeper again, so does Sheldon Creed. Braking a little bit later than our leaders. See Cole Potts, he's off in the distance back there quite a ways. Robbie Gordon, staying to the inside, holds his line. Matt Gravel not quite close enough yet. Now he runs it in hard, steps out of the draft. Is he going to be able to do it? Yes, he does. Gets it nice and smooth. Robbie Gordon had to backpedal a little bit. You don't want to be on the outside of that turn. We know what happens. You get pumped into a tire barrier there. We've seen it twice this weekend. Robbie Gordon decides to be smart about this. Let him go. Try to get him back in another section. Gavin Harlan. There, he's watching the whole thing. He's like, if you guys can just take each other out, that would be very helpful for me. There's Gravel. Saw him in a great battle with Sheldon the Showstopper Creed yesterday in race number 1. Taking the win right at the very end. With Gravel right now, a few laps left to go. He steps out in front of Gordon. He's going to do everything he can to hang on to it. Gordon was able to check out a little bit on Gravel for a minute. Let's see if Gravel's got the speed to lead Robbie Gordon. Robbie might get slowed down a little bit because Gavin Harlan is catching him, which means he's going to slow Robbie down a little bit as well if he starts swapping pace with him. Sheldon Creed, Continental Tires number 2. He is silver in P4. He needs something negative to go down for one of these guys for him to get up there and really get racy. So not too much race left to go. There's out. 1 lap left to go. If Robbie Gordon's going to do it, he's going to do it right now. Bit of contact in the last turn, way in the back of the shot right there. Gordon to the outside. This is the same move that was used against him a lap ago. Is Brabham going to let him have it? Oh, what a gentleman. Brabham diving to the inside. See if he can get it back. He's not going to let it go that easy. Now he's going to put Brabham to the outside of the next turn. He's going to have to file in as they go around the fountains. We've been told over the years to stay out of the flowers, coming for guys get the occasional rain gum. They are not doing it now. Nice and clean. Gordon back out front. Matt Brabham had to follow in behind him. Good, clean racing for these two up front, as we saw with Brabham yesterday. Gavin Harlan, he's still right next. He's going to be on the podium. He's hoping one of these guys makes a mistake. There's about a half lap left to go for the last and final race here in Long Beach for Speed Energy Stadium Super Trucks. Both drivers almost off the ramp with 2 tires. Really pushing it around that turn, hitting the ramp, sliding a little bit off the ramp. Really pushing everything they've got right there. That allowed Gavin Harlan to tuck in a little bit. Staying in the draft. Brabham tucks to the outside. Is he going to make it work? Dive back to the inside quick, perhaps. Here he is, back filing back behind him. It's going to get really aggressive. We are only about 150 yards away from now or never for Matt Brabham. Are you going to move him out of the way? Are you going to be nice guy? Here we go. Nice and mellow. Now enough on him. Goes to the inside. Nice and smooth. Didn't punch him out of the way. VP Fuel and Continental Tires send him to the checkered flag. Race number 2 live here in Long Beach for Speed Energy Stadium Super Trucks. Robbie Gordon takes home race number 2, followed by Matt Brabham, the Carlisle number 83, P3, and Gavin Harlan with an epic 3rd spot right there. Great job from the top 3 competitors right there. So there you have it. Those are your top 3. It looks like, I believe, overall for the weekend, I believe is going to be Brabham, Reed, Harlan, Williams, final math. I never do the math myself. And so we are looking at Robbie Gordon. He's going to be happy with that win. Behind him, Matty Brabham in P2. And the Cobra, the number 55 in P3. So you see him right now, just cooling down. Got a couple guys in the back doing a little bit of an expression session. Feel like we're not going to be back in the truck for a couple of weeks. Might as well have fun on the cool down lap.
What do you think, Shoreline? Did you like that?
All right, folks. There we are. Look at Robbie Gordon, Matt Brabham up on 2 wheels. Those of you that followed Joey Chitwood back in the day as I did, that's their best Joey Chitwood impression right there. Up on 2, having a good time. Robbie waving to the crowd. Matty Brabham saving 2 of his 4 tires right there. Up 2. They're just having a good time with it. Folks, if you like Speed Energy Stadium Super Trucks as much as I do, you're going to want to follow us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Go to www.stadiumsupertrucks.com. See where we've been, where we're going, what's coming up next. And of course, you can want to follow all these drivers. Robbie Gordon in P1, Matt Brabham, Gavin Harlan P3, Sheldon Creed, Jeff Hoffman. He rounds out the top 5. It's Hildebrand, Potts, EJ Chiva in 8th, and 9th and 10th filled in by Bill Hines and Zach Van Mater for his first time out in Stadium Super Trucks. Kudos to you, Zach. That being said, all those drivers, follow them on Insta, check them all out, see where they're going. They race more than just Super Trucks. They race everything, and they race them well. As you see Robbie Gordon going down the backstretch up on 2. We're going to go over to the podium here, get an introduction with our top 3 from this race and the top 3 overall, which I do believe is Brabham, Creed, and Harlan. That being said, as soon as we're done, folks, coming up next is going to be the podium. After that, you need to come over to our paddock, meet our drivers, touch the trucks, maybe go home with a souvenir that was once a part of one of these trucks, because I know we got some parts that flew off. The fiberglass flying in the air and things. And there's Robbie Gordon. So, Terry Clinton, I'm going to head down to the podium, get my stuff together. Folks, all of you here at Long Beach, thank you so much for supporting us. Robbie Gordon's got his hands out. Check us out Facebook, Instagram. My name is Sean Sermony. Can't wait to be back with you next time. Drive safe, have fun, and thank you so much for having us out again 7 years in a row here in Long Beach.
Made it around turn 9. Here he comes, turn 10. Come on, make some noise for Robbie Gordon. Look at this. Look at this. Arm out the window. Headed up towards the hairpin with his left arm hanging out. Joey Chitwood in it. Oh.